Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. The video did in fact get 1 like, so we are back, and I've decided to do the no editing, but I think I will do editing sometimes. Like if it's like a really boring video, then I'll do some editing. Okay, so today's objectives are to finish the base, or finish my house, and that's pretty much it. Maybe get full iron armor, because I still don't have full iron armor. Ooh, maybe explore the cave. So today I also wanted to talk about the Grand Slams. As you guys know, I'm a big tennis fan and I like to play it as well. As some of you also may know, that the Australian Open just finished, and Carlos Alcaraz did win. He beat Novak Djokovic in 4 sets, I want to say. I didn't watch it because it was at 3 a.m. and I had school the next morning. Wait, no, it was on a Sunday, wasn't it? I thought all Grand Slams finals were on Sunday. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it for a reason. Possibly because I didn't want to wake up at 3 a.m. But I didn't watch it. But apparently it was a good match. I just wanted to talk about that. I don't know in what regards. I kind of just wrote down Grand Slams. I guess it's the biggest tournament of the year. As some of you may know, the GOAT, a legend. Actually, I probably shouldn't say the GOAT, but a legend, Venus Williams, got a wild card on the women's side. I probably should mention that Elena Rybakina, or someone I forgot her. I don't know her complete name. I think it's Elena Rybakina, but Rybakina, or Rybakina? Oh, my goodness, I don't have great pronunciation. She won the women's against the world number one for the women's, Sabrina Sabalenka. I don't even know if her first name is Sabrina, but I thought that was cool. Yeah, Sabalenka's a good player, and I'm happy Rybakina won. I don't think this is her first. This might be her first slam win. I'm gonna look it up. Was the Australian Open Elena Rybakina? Was the Australian Open Elena Rybakina's first Australian Open win? Oh yeah, no. So it was her first. Okay, I can say with confidence that it was her first Australian Open win. I don't know if it was her first Grand Slam win, but I'm pretty sure you get $3 million for winning the Grand Slam. In my opinion, it's probably one of the most difficult sporting events. Besides, I shouldn't say besides, because I don't know how hard racing is, but it's one of the hardest sporting events in my opinion. And it's a really cool thing to win it. If I had a choice of $1 million or $10 million or winning the Australian Open or a Grand Slam, I'd probably pick the Grand Slam. I know I probably wouldn't get as much money, but I think it's cooler to win. My life isn't all about money. So last year, Sinner took the Australian Open, and then he also took Wimbledon, and then Carlos took the French or Roland Garros, and the U.S. Open. So yeah, we're still kind of going down the road where Sinner and Alcaraz are dominating. But Sinner did get knocked out in the semis to Djokovic, so I thought that was surprising. My friend, he's kind of a Sinner glazer. He thought Sinner was gonna go all the way, but after I saw him limping and cramping against Sbazzeri, I was a little concerned. I was like, man, if he's cramping. But to be fair, it was one of the hottest days. Australia, I don't know how it's so hot there. It is though. It was 100 something degrees. So I don't think we're playing outside, guys. He did he came back a little. It was a little bit of controversy, but it wasn't. I don't think it's anything noteworthy. But I'm still gonna note it. Oh, what was it called? They did close the roof. So I don't even think it was controversial, but I don't think it was for good reason. Man, this tree always beats me out, or it fakes me out. I don't think it was for good reason. Actually, I probably shouldn't have any hot takes because I don't have any audience. So anyway, but yeah, no, I love watching the Grand Slams. It's one of my favorite things to do. Having something to watch consecutively over the couple of days. I will say I don't like it as much towards the end of the season, or towards the end of the slam, just because there's less to watch. But I mean, it's always higher quality than actually, I shouldn't say always. Most of the time, it's higher quality at the end of the slam, and that's good. Personally, my favorite player is Leonard Tien, and if you guys don't know Leonard Tien, he is an American, I think, and he's from California, I think, and he's a really grindy player. You know, he's with top spin, he hits hard, he's fast athletic. He has his serve isn't the greatest, but it's a decent serve, you know. If he wants to go farther in his tennis journey, I would say he has to get a better serve. But that's only because that's what I heard someone else say, so don't take my opinion too literally. Alexander Zverev still yet to win a slam. He lost to Alcaraz. It was crazy because Alcaraz also started cramping up, but actually we don't know if he was cramping up. Let me stop right there. We don't know if he was cramping up, but he had to take he had okay. Let me be very careful. He had to take a medical timeout or physio, something. I don't know what they're called. He had to take a break, essentially. And a physio came out and looked at him. This wasn't by his choice. This was what the physio was seeing, and they came out and checked on him, I think, from what I've been hearing. And I mean, Zverev, the commentator said that it was a really big mistake, a really big blunder. I mean, I don't know. It's just hard to say. I played in a tournament in Florida once, and it was like 97 degrees, 80% humidity, and I don't think that's typical. I'm not trying to compare, but I'm trying to. Actually, I kind of am trying to compare. I'm trying to compare. No, I'm trying to reference. I'm not trying to compare. I'm trying to reference. Like when I was playing, I was gassed. You know, it felt a lot harder than it actually was, because the people I was playing, they weren't. Technically, mechanically, I thought, you know, I could easily win the match, but it was just so hot, and they were from Florida. They were used to the heat, and I wasn't. I think that's something, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, Carlos started on clay courts. I'm pretty sure clay courts are cooler than hard courts. Australian Open is played on hard courts. Okay, before I go on, let me explain all the type of courts for people who don't know them. So there are clay courts, which, you know, clay. It's basically clay on a court made of clay. I think it's made of clay. It's probably something else. And what's it called? Hard courts, which are just they could be made of different things, but the gist of it is they're hard. That's like pretty much you gotta know. And then there's grass courts, and it's really pretty self-explanatory. They're made of grass, and so clay courts are meant to be cooler. I don't know about grass courts, but I know clay courts are meant to be cooler than regular courts, I should say. No, I shouldn't say regular, because that's not. Then hard courts, and I don't know about grass courts. I've never played on grass. I don't know what it feels like at all. I just know people who grew up playing on clay sometimes will have a harder time adjusting to the heat. And that's pretty much all I know. I know Sinner was a professional skier or snowboarder. One of those. I think it was a skier. And so he was born in the northern side of Italy, I think, and it's colder up there, like near Germany, I think. No, not near Germany. It was like a German Italian part. That's why he speaks German, something like that. I don't know. But he speaks German and Italian, Spanish, and English. But that's besides the point. So I think that's partly why both of them were starting to cramp up. But I'm pretty sure Carlos Alcaraz lived. I don't know where he lives, but it was somewhere hot. So I was surprised to see both of them cramping. It was a little bit of a surprise for me, but I mean, Sinner against Faziri, that was crazy. I don't know. That was like almost. I don't want to use the word aura, but I think it's the only word I can use. Actually, for lack of a better word, I will say aura, because he was aura farming. I don't know what else to say, man. Bro was limping, hitting aces. I don't think you guys understand. He was limping, dishing out 130 mile per hour. Actually, I don't know if it was 130 miles per hour, but it probably was something like that. Hitting 130, 150. I should stop before I get in trouble. But that was aura farm. Honestly, I can't. It was crazy. Bro was limping. I think Suziri said in his interview, I don't know if it was on court or off court. I think it was off court. He was saying he was using Sinner's pace and he thought he was using it really effectively. So when Sinner stopped, hitting the ball as hard, it almost threw off his mojo or threw him off a little bit. And so I was like, oh, that makes sense. Personally, as a low-ranked junior, I don't experience those type of things, so I wouldn't know. But I do know I use my opponent's pace quite a bit. I mean, they don't usually switch up on their pace at all, because I haven't played in a hot environment in a long time. Oh boy, I got off topic. I think I was supposed to be talking about something. Rip. Anyway, I don't use my opponent's pace as much, and so I don't know exactly what is it called, how he felt. Wait, no, I do use my opponent's pace as much. My goodness, my thoughts are everywhere. So I do use my opponent's pace a lot, but they don't switch up as much as I guess I would think professionals do, which I don't think they would switch up. I think they would more or fade. I don't know. I've never played anyone who's faded with their pace, or if I haven't noticed it. So I mean, I don't know how tough that would be, how that feels or anything. But I do know. I don't know where I was going with this. I just said I do know. But yeah, I mean, it was a tough match for Saziri. I know his friends will never let him hear the end of that. But I mean, then again, he was facing the world number 2. So once in a generation talent. I mean, there's nothing you can say. Let me make sure it's on normal because I haven't seen any mobs. It is okay. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool seeing Alcaraz and Sinner. I do wish, I feel like it would have been funny to for Stan Wawrinka to win, cause I'm pretty sure that was his last really. No, it wasn't, cause he's playing in that one tournament in Milan right now. I think. No, I'm thinking about the World Cup. He's playing in a tournament right now, right? The one with Felix and Algar. Algar Lassim. No. Felix. No. I'm talking about the guy who has the afro now. Man, I need to remember these people's names, especially if I want to reference them. But yeah, I would think, or Leonard Tien. I really thought he was gonna win because he cooked. Actually, he put up a great match against Medvedev. And Medvedev was a former ranked world number 1. I actually got to see him at the City Open a couple months ago. Actually, it wasn't in the summer, and it was super good. I got to see him, but at that time he wasn't my favorite player, so I didn't get to appreciate him as much. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, this is my favorite player. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stone for this. Gulp. What's it called? I don't want to go back to the caves. It's so dark. There you go. What else was there to talk about? I talked about the slams. Oh, my predictions. I will be talking about my predictions for 2026 for the slams. First of all, I got Tien. Actually, let me go in order. First of all, I'm pretty sure I got Alcaraz on clay. Actually, it's close between Alcaraz and Sinner, but I think I'll go Alcaraz. Secondly, on Wimbledon, I got Tien all day. Actually, hold on. I'm pretty sure clay grass is one of his worst surfaces. I should have thought about this more. Wimbledon, I think I got... Maybe if Zverev keeps playing the way he is playing right now, with a big serve, I think it's gonna be great on grass. I think I got Zverev. And then finally, I got Tien for U.S. Open. Yep. I know you guys may say I'm a Tien Glazer or something like that, but I really aren't. I'm not, bro. Like, he's literally the best player ever. Or in my opinion, humble opinion. But yeah, I mean, I hope to see Tien win a slam in his career, but he's kind of just like going where the boat takes him, you know? If the boat floats, wherever the boat floats, that's where the boat will float. You know what I'm saying? That's what, picking up when I'm throwing down is what I want to see. I didn't realize my inventory is cluttered. I need this house built immediately. We're upping production. Nice try, but two can play this game. Nah, don't be honest. I know you. Don't be honest. You are me not. I don't know if you guys are watching the ongoing tournament. I'm not. Let me actually start watching it right now. I'm going in to the tennis TV, see if anyone's playing right now, and see what the tournament name is. I saw a few match, like Paracard. Ooh, Alvarez versus Adrian Monarino is happening tomorrow at 9 a.m. There's a challenger, Roman Andres Barrachaga versus Chun Hsing Hussein. My goodness, I'm gonna offend someone with that. That's not good. Don't see any more matches on right now. Tennis TV was really weird about the Australian Open. Like, I couldn't watch it on Tennis TV. I had to go with ESPN Plus, and then I'd have like ESPN Plus Unlimited. Something. It was weird. But I mean, I was able to watch some of the matches, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, no, I need to get caught up with these tournaments. I'm supposed to be a tournament watcher. I need to lock in. I'm gonna mine some granite because I don't use granite often, so I want to use it for my roof. I don't know if you guys I don't know what I was gonna say there. I think I've run out of topics. Oh, okay, let me talk about my tennis day today. So today I went to practice, and from 12 to, maybe I shouldn't tell you guys the time of my practice. Anyway, so I went to practice for 3 hours. You guys already know anyway. It doesn't matter. It was a good practice. It was okay, actually. I played 2 people, because it was a long practice, so they had me playing people. And we played these approach games. I was a little like, because we didn't warm up short court. And this is something you guys will now know about me, is I need to do short court or else I will not play well. Short court is literally my favorite thing to do. It's one of my best things to do. If I don't do short court, I'm cooked. I'm chopped cheddar. And so, we didn't do short court. And like, there's this other facility I go to, and they don't do short court there. They just go straight to the baseline and start hitting as hard as they can. And I was like, bro, that's not... I want to say something because I'm pretty sure that's how you can tear a ligament if you don't warm up properly. And that, like, and then they wonder why they're missing long, or why they don't have much feel. And I'm like, it's because y'all just go to blasting the ball. But hey man, it works for them, so I shouldn't be judging. But I needed to do short court, and for some reason at the facility I was today, they didn't do short court, and I was like, oh no, what's this all about? Oh, hold on guys, BRB. I'm gonna cut that out because it was kind of a long time for you guys. But okay, what was I talking about? Oh, my match. Okay, so today in practice I played 2 people. I played this guy. I don't know how old he is or who he was. Don't have a shield. It doesn't matter. These ones don't have auto aim, or they don't have quick fire. Easy. I was like that for sure he was dead. First I played this girl, and I was cooking at first, and I went up 3-0, and I double faulted on my serve, and then it just all went downhill from there. Like, I didn't even play bad. Like, every game after that went to 40 love, and yet I still lost 6-4. I was like, what? How does that even happen? I think I became too predictable. My favorite shot is what's it called? Inside in forehand, and I'll just like blast it inside in. It's my favorite shot to hit because my coach said that I'm athletic enough to run around like my forehand until a specific point, or until this one point, right? So that's what I do. I run around, not my forehand, run around my backhand, but I don't even have a bad backhand, so I only do that if my backhand's having a bad day. And so, because my backhand is actually, I think it's my better shot, but if it's having like a bad day, then I'm gonna for sure run around it and hit a forehand. My forehand rarely has bad days, but my serve, it's weird, because if you look at me, you're not gonna think I'll hit a good serve, but then I'll ace you, and then you're like, oh man, he hit a good serve. But the only thing is, I've always had a big serve, and by big I mean big for juniors, and by juniors I don't mean like 18U, I mean like 16U and under. I've always had a big serve from there. I forgot to tell my dad my auntie was coming over. Oops, daisies. let me do this in the text, and I'll just say that it was taking long to send or something. Don't drown. Oh no. running in and out, and they're kind of loud. I told them I was making a video, but I guess that doesn't, because the house isn't mine, so I can't just make them be quiet. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this house, and I think that'll be the end of the episode. Hopefully I didn't go over time, but you know what, guys, let me, if this video gets less than 5 likes, then I'll make the video, I'll keep the videos at 30 minutes, and if it gets over 5 likes, then I'll make them 20 minutes. The reason I'm setting it so low because there are not many people watch my videos so far, but I think I'm doing pretty good, you know, lately with this upload schedule. I don't know if you guys see the vision yet. I'm trying to have it light but a little bit of dark. That's why I'm keeping these the borders regular. Can I get it? Thank you. Ooh, I like it. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I like it. Looks fine. Oh, I'm running out. Oh yeah, that's it. This is it, guys. Well, thanks for watching the videos, or this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.